We are back with some knockout football. Spain versus Austria. Who will reign triumphant? Let me know in the comment section. It's knockout football, so there will have to be a winner. We must get a winner, hopefully inside the full 90. No extra minutes. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Of course, I'm sure you guys are aware the winner of either Spain or Austria will take on Portugal or Croatia. That match is coming up later on for you guys. So do keep your eyes clean. For the time being, both teams have exited the tunnel, walking onto the field of play. And I tell you what, the Spanish fans are up for this one. Go ahead and give me your score predictions. Who is coming out on top? Is it going to be smooth sailing for Spain, or will Austria pull off an upset? Let me know in the comment section. Don't seem like you guys are feeling confident. So do let me know in the comment section who is coming out on top with this one. Go ahead and give me your score predictions. You're currently listening to the national anthem of Spain. Then we're going to segue and listen to the national anthem of Austria. So how these two teams fare in terms of their performance so far at the FIFA 2026 Men's World Cup. I'm sure you saw probably one of the biggest, definitely one of the biggest surprise of the tournament so far. Match day one for Spain being held to a nil-all draw against Cape Verde. They started things up following up a 4-0 victory over Saudi Arabia before cooling off on the group stage with a 1-0 win over Uruguay. And that is how they look coming into the knockout round. We're into the round of 32. Winner would then go on to the round of 16. Now, in terms of their opponents, Austria, slightly different with their group stage performance. Started off on a front foot, beating Jordan 3-1. Then they were pegged back by the current reigning champions of the world. That's Messi's Argentina. They suffered a 2-0 defeat. Then they were part of a 6-goal thriller, 3 apiece against Algeria, calling off on their group stage performance. Now we're looking at Spain versus Austria. Spain's been, I think a lot of their fans are a little bit downbeat. I think it's safe to say, probably I'm being a little bit polite, definitely downbeat with their performances over the most recent years since subsequent to their performance back in the 2010 FIFA Men's World Cup. I'm sure you guys must remember that. Now, some of my audience, their earliest memory of a FIFA Men's World Cup dates back to 2006. Pretty sure you guys remember the World Cup 2010, Spain, Netherlands, for example, with Spain coming out on top, reigning champions for that year. And the last World Cup, the 2022 World Cup, we saw they finished with that one at the last 16 for Qatar 2022. Obviously, with the talent at disposal and what we've seen them do elsewhere in other tournaments in Europe, they most certainly want to go all the way and lift the crown. You guys have heard me say this already, that for me, I think they're going to go all the way to the final. That was my predictions gearing up to the start of the World Cup. I predicted a France and Spain final. So I'm going to stay put. I'm not going to move the goalpost. I'm going to stick with a France and Spain final. Do let me know who you think will be in the subsequent final to come in some weeks' time. But before we look at that, let me know who you think is going to come out on top. Now, as it relates to Austria, their best ever FIFA men's performance dates back to 1954. They finished in a honorable third place. Not bad, is it? And their last World Cup, prior to that, it's been a long wait. It's been a long wait. It's a date that is in the memory of just about every single Jamaica fan when we're talking about last World Cup subsequent to this, prior to this, I should say, all the way back to 1998. That was group stage performance there for Austria. 1998, the France World Cup, known to many for that. Years before that first World Cup performance dates back to 1934, Italy. So it's been a long time coming, a long wait. That's almost what, a 30-year wait between 98 and 2026. Sure, they've already done their nation proud, and just like their opponents, they want to go all the way. Currently, just waiting for kickoff. We're about 2 minutes away until kickoff. Of course, we're going to be talking about the game, moments in the match, plays, and so on. And like I said, hopefully we can get this one wrapped up inside 90 minutes. Watch a game yesterday. I think it was a game that I watched yesterday. Watch the we did the DR Congo and England match the night before, and then yesterday I was watching Belgium versus Senegal. Let me know what you guys make of that one. Belgium versus Senegal. Let me know what you make of that one. And of course, some hours later, USA defeated Bosnia 2-0. A red card shown to Florian Balogun. I didn't watch that match, so do let me know, was that a deserved red? Do let me know in the comments section. Anyways, for now, we are about 1 minute away from kickoff, so do make yourselves comfortable. I will be bringing up that score sheet, that timer on my screen in a few when the game gets kicked off. So you don't have to worry about that one. You'll be able to see the game in terms of the timing that is, and also the goals as they come in. I'm expecting some goals tonight, definitely. Chris, big up yourself. What you saying, Chris? How are you? Hope you and your family are in good health. Yeah, that was a crazy, crazy match. I do apologize. I couldn't give you guys the England versus DR Congo match because I was shattered, literally just completely finished. And I decided to just try to hold myself together. See if I can give you guys some energy, find some energy to give you guys a live stream. Looks like it's going to be the Spanish here getting us kicked off. We're going to be getting kicked off any second now, and it is Spain getting us underway. Like I said, I'm going to bring up that score line there on the screen in front of you guys. Just bear with me, all right? I think the last time I checked, they've gone with similar formation. So it's a 4-2-3-1 formation for either side. We should be getting kicked off any second now. And we are off. It is Spain that gets us kicked off. I need to turn my telly up a little bit because I can't hear the commentary. But we are officially on the way. Just bear with me just a little second until that scoreline there pops up on the screen. Whether I pick back up. Yeah, it is. It is. I like it the way it is for the time being, though. I think we spoke about this, but we don't want it too hot. Don't want it cold, but we don't want it too hot because we were burning up last week. Last week we were all hot and bothered, right? last week. Everyone was just feeling absolutely hot and bothered. All right, let's see. Schlager. Sabitzer. She got the Sabitzer there. That's a name that's familiar to all of us, though, right? You're watching your Champions League football over the years. Definitely a name familiar to us. They've lost possession here. Austria. Spain is sprinting down their left-hand side of attack. Ah, Jamal there with an early shot at goal. Doesn't trouble the goalkeeper, though. Completely took it off him. Early shot at goal there for Spain. Their number 19, Lamine Yamal. Schlagers here in the Austria starting 11. Goalkeeper Alexander Schlager. And you've also got Slava Schlager. So Slava Schlager, he's wearing the feels like a tongue twister, number 4 jersey. And Alexander Schlager is between the sticks. So I think I'm going to have to make sure I identify each other, both of those players, their playlists to avoid any confusion. Throw in here to Spain, Cucurella, the former Chelsea man. Chelsea fans, how you feel about losing Cucurella? Almost. So a slide tackle there. But that was Danso, the little slide tackle there at the back for Austria. Do need to bring this one up on screen there for you guys, right? Realize I haven't even changed my screen for you. I do apologize. Let's bring that up on screen for you. Let's go ahead and bring that one up on screen there for you guys in a short few. Should be ready to go now. Yeah, let's bring that up there for you guys. Turning my head away from the comment section there, Chris. So every now and then I'll pop in to see if you're saying anything, but I think I've really covered ground. I think I've unsaid or responded to your comments. But Austria down the other end cleared the danger. So throw in here to Austria. Bossy there came back doing some defending. Yeah, it was definitely Danso, wasn't it? Danso here with the throw in. He's wearing the number 3 jersey for Austria. Throws it inside the box. That's headed away. Back to Danso. Lema. Australia just with the ball inside their own half of their defense. As Slavs dispossess their Slava Schlager, I should say. So Slava Schleiger here, he's playing in midfield. Just lost the ball there. Looks like this one's going to be looks like he did push him over there, the number 4. Again, Slava Schlager. Not sure what he's complaining about. Looks like it was a push to the back of the number 19, Lamine Yamal. So quickly taking corner kick here by Spain. It's inside the box. That's headed away. They're trying to sprint down the other end. They're being pegged back. Though they do manage to hold on to the ball. They've kicked it out to the left. Done well there to hold on to that one. Sabitzer. Zabitzer. Slava Schlager. And of course, please do remember to kindly hit the like button. It was calm, but how is the AC? I think you need to guide me on the AC there, Chris, because I need an AC, but I'm a little bit cautious. I'm a little bit skeptical. I'm not really sure if I trust ACs in this country. So yeah, tell me which brand you have and how good it is. Just gone past 6 minutes here, 0-0. I think based on what you guys have said, I don't see anyone having Spain going all the way. Well, why is that aside from the complete obvious? You guys are probably basing that off recent performances at the World Cup, excluding 2010. Right? So you guys don't have them down as a favorite. Laporte, Rodri, Pedri, Poro to Yamal. Poro inside the box. Oh, almost took a little shot that was blocked. Quick shot there inside the box from Olmo. Went right inside the defense of Austria. Spain still on the ball from the left. Cucurella. Could be a corner kick. Yes, it is a corner kick. Watch that on a replay again if my TV actually replays it, but they're not for the time being. For now, though, it is Spain here taking a corner kick. Vienna standing over the ball. Vienna inside the box. Headed away. Looks like it's gonna should be another Spain corner here. Looks like it was Danso that jumped the highest and cleared it. Initially, I thought it might have been Rodri. So Bayana here with another corner kick. Oh, and he apparently took too long, so the referee blew his whistle, and it's gone to the goalkeeper, Schlager. It's gone to Alexander Schlager. Got some legends there inside the stands. There, oh my God. Yol, Lamal, Yamal. Game hasn't really found its rhythm here, guys. About what, under 9 minutes played. That's a throw in here. Poro coming over to take the throw in. I don't even think they found their groove yet, Spain from the tournament so far. But if you guys disagree, then do let me know. Punched away by goalkeeper Schlager. Austria clears it. That's a throw in here from the left hand side for Spain. Korea's taking it. Yamal looks like a yardie, says the Muzzy. Did you grow up in the UK? I can hear a hint of accent in your good observation. Yeah, spent the majority of my life in the UK. So yeah, very good. I think you're new to my channel. You're new to my channel. I definitely haven't seen you in the comment section before. Welcome aboard. But yes, yeah, spent the majority of my life in the UK, so that would explain it. Very good observation. What do you mean by that? By Yamal? I'm intrigued. I want to know more. What is it? The air? Is it the hair? Is it the? It looks like he has Jerry curls. Yamal. Foul. No, he tumbled him over there inside the box, but the referee disagrees. Oh, Salah there through the legs of Rodri. Looked like a foul to me, or maybe it was just a soft one, a soft little push or a soft tumble. Need to watch it back on replay. Spain still on the ball here from the left. In the corner here to Spain. Watching this one back on replay with Yamal. Try to get around this man inside the box. Yeah, he had his hands on him very briefly, but to be fair, that's quite soft. So the referee was bang on the money. Very soft. Definitely not a penalty. So corner kick here again. Looks like it is Vienna that's taking it once more from the left. Sam Vienna here done in the number 15 jersey. Whips it inside the box. Cleared by Austria. So some bits of clearance there on second attempt didn't go long. Spain back in possession from the left. Moving it centrally. Rodri. Gone out to the right. Porro. Moving it from right to the middle of the park. Rodri. Laporte. Is possessed. Austria now on the ball. Not for long. Taking him off by Cucurella. Referee disagrees though. Cucurella can be a little bit stroppy at times, isn't it? He's gonna have to cut that out with Madrid, Real Madrid, and also Marina. Marina don't like cry babies, and sometimes it can be a little bit sulky. Cucurella. Best of luck to him in La Liga. He'll be right at home. The Bulls, they're coming inside the stadium as the FIFA president Infantino popped up on screen briefly. Met by Bulls. Wonder why. Dan saw here doing some closing down at the back. Again, he's done in the number 3 jersey. He's gonna have to keep that man quiet, isn't he? Oyarzabal. You know all about himself. Done in the number 21 jersey there for Spain. Almost quarter of an hour on the clock, and it is 0-0. Don't really have no rhythm in the game so far here, guys, but hopefully we'll be hopefully get some rhythm going before the 30-minute mark. Because as I said, I don't fancy a extra time. But if we have to do extra time tonight, then so be it, right? I got time on my hands for extra time. I prepared myself, make sure I got a nap. So I'm prepared for extra time if needs be. Spain here. The ball's back inside the Spanish defense. Simon here on the ball. Passes it out to his right. To Simon. Laporte. Rodri. How long does he have left in Premier League then, Rodri, until he decides to call it a day? What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of that? Number 20, is that number 21? I think that is coming together again. This time it's the number 8 there for Austria. It's the captain, David Alaba. He came together there with Oyarzabal. He's getting a talking to the skipper, the captain, David Alaba, by the referee. Not really sure why. Maybe he's saying no more of that. It's the first time I've seen him on my screen so far, to be fair. Hence why I'm saying I'm not really sure why they're talking to, but maybe the referees are no nonsense ref. Play resume. Pedri. Spain here coming down there attacking left. some free kick here. My apologies there, guys. That was Austria's attacking left. Sorry for the confusion. Danso, Alexander Schlager. It's, it's gonna feel this one already feels like a little bit of a slow burner so far. If you're watching a movie, this one's called a bit of a slow burner. That's what it's called so far. Bulls ringing around the stadium. I'm assuming probably that man is on the screen again. Not sure if he is though, but probably Austria here from their attacking right. That's booted away by the defense of Spain. Austria back in possession. David Alaba at the back. Austria here managed to take themselves out of danger. So big, so good ball. That was a good ball. That was a very good ball there from Sabitzer. Whipped it right into the just a few inches too high there for their number 11. He was trying to leap to head that ball on target. Very good there from Zabitzer though. Gonna need more of that. He's playing out on the attacking left with the number 9 jersey. Playing here now down at the opposite end, Omar on the ball. Pereira, Omar, Rodri. Yamal. Toro. Good ball. It's a good idea. Lovely floating ball inside the box. All about Alexander Schlager back to his skipper. Poor pass there from the skipper. Spain. A bits of foul there inside the Spain's half. So foul there committed by Poro. Alexander Schlager. Danso. Back to Schlager. To Danso. Out on the attacking right and flank here for Austria. They're back having to play the ball back into their own half. Across to his skipper. Alaba back to Danso. He just kicks that one out of play there. Danso tries to find his teammate there on the right. I think it might have been Schmidt that he tried to find there out on the right. To throw in nevertheless here to Spain. Cucurella taking the throw in. Simon. Bossy. Yamal. Twisting and turning there from the youngster. Oh, salad through the legs. That's kind of how you have to play against it through the leg and make them. That's your mallet that is. That's kind of how you have to play against him, isn't it? You got to turn him into a sandwich. You got to have at least two or three players on him, keeping him quiet, stifling out his creativity. What about maybe 1 minute to go until the first hydration break? As I said, it's a bit of a slow burner so far. Yamal, Rodri plays it back inside his own half. Barsi, Laporte, Pucorea out to the left. It was a good ball there by Vienna inside the box, trying to find. I think that was the number 21 again, or Yarzabal. It was a good ball there from Baena. Again, Danso on drop at the back. The man there done in the number 3 jersey for Austria. It gets to this stage of the tournament where you need something special to break down your opponents. How many games have we seen so far where it just required that extra bit of creativity to deliver something special, especially when your opponents are tough to break down? No one wants to go home now, do they? What do you mean by that? Is that club or country? Well, as I said, I'm back in France to go all the way. Think it's gonna be France that lifts the trophy. Said on other live stream that to me they look the grooviest. So yeah, I think it'll be them. Gracias. Portugal, Mexico, Argentina, either one lifting the World Cup. Really? You don't think France stand a chance? That's a first. I think yeah. Portugal, dark horses. We should be going into the hydration break now, guys. So it's the hydration break. So you're saying it's going to be either Portugal, Mexico, or Argentina. So you think Argentina might reclaim their crown, hold on to their crown? It's not far fetched, is it? It's not far fetched. We've seen how they perform so far. So for the time being, it is 0-0. We're just looking at the hydration break at present, right? It's currently dealing with a hydration break. Not sure if it's a much needed hydration break. Very slow burner with this one. What if you're Spain, you don't want to take this one to penalty, do you? Definitely don't want to take this one to penalty if you are Spain. They have failed to win a World Cup knockout tie since the legend Andres Iniesta scored his historic extra time goals to seal a 1-0 victory. But then that was the 2010 final against the Netherlands. Enjoy that one. That was the Fabregas versus RVP. Maybe that's the reason why I predicted that that would be the final back then. But since then they have been eliminated on penalties from each of their last two. Both significant upsets. I don't think we need to drum home on that one. Definitely some upset there where Spain's concerned. Kind of feel like they're always there about being one of the favorites to win major tournaments. Bit like France. I think France, for as long as I've been watching football, they've always been a favorite, right? Irrespective of previous outcomes subsequent to 2018. So also Spanish here bowing out in the round of 16 in Russia and also in 2020 I'm sorry to Russia and also to Morocco in 2022. So Russia 2018 World Cup. I believe it was the Russians that hosted the 2018 World Cup. So going out to the host, and also as I said in 2022 to Morocco, a very tough Moroccan side. So that's not to say they're going to sail on to the round of 16, and perhaps that was where it will end. Records and histories there to be created, records are there to be broken. Former Manchester United gaffer here, Ralph Rangnick, talking to his team. As we know, these hydration breaks are also utilized for some tactical instructions there for the head coaches. Some people are mad at it. I'm not. I'm not mad at it at all. Why not? Hoping we get a goal before halftime, guys. Really hoping we get a goal before halftime. Not really much to discuss there in terms of performance from either team, really. We should resume play any second now. Teams are back in their possession. So throw in here to so I'm going to be resumed with a throw in to Spain. And currently have a 67% chance of winning this one. Extra time is for 22%. Austria with an 11% chance. And they prove to be small and mighty. Look about with Talawa Kukurea here with a throw in. Rodri, Olmo, Poro, Yamal. Again, they got two players there on Yamal. Zabitsa being one of the players there closest to him. And also Lema. So you got the number 20 and the number 9 there closest to Yamal. And I trust that that's going to be the way that they're man marking him for the duration of the match. It's a good little went for a little no-look pass there, Yamal. Didn't pay dividends, but he tried it anyways. Nice little chest control there. Poro, Yamal. Good little bit of football there. Almost turns, hit it. Oh, he couldn't hit it. Good little movement there from Spain. Posh there. Clinical intervention. Yeah, he had to challenge him there, had to clear that ball there. He was going to go for a hit. Good clearance there by the number 5, Posh. Say corner kick here to Spain. Yamal taking it. Whips it inside the box. Hit it! There we go. Correa, deadlock broken. He's looking, he's not convinced. He's wondering, is it going to be waved offside? Little bit of a confusion here right now, guys. The ball came inside the box there from the number 19, Lamine Yamal. Kukurea latched onto it. Now something happened inside the box. What's the issue? Are they saying the goalkeeper was in being... I mean, what's the issue? I'm not sure why that one's been chalked off. Are they saying he was impeded? I don't really understand what the issue is here, guys. They haven't given a reason for the goal being chalked off. Initially, I was thinking, they're saying someone is offside, but he's miles onside. The goal scorer that is. That's just soft. That's the load of bullets. What's the issue? So it's deadlock broken, but was again, I don't understand what the issue was with the goal being written off, but clearly I think they're saying it was a foul on the goalkeeper. Let's try and see if we can get some more clarity at halftime. So they're comparing it to the tar incident there in the Germany game, which, by the way, I'm no expert, but I think the tar goal should have stood. let me know if you disagree with that, but they're saying there's some glaring similarities there to the Tar goal being disallowed, hence Cucurella's goal being disallowed. The issue is that there, again, football, there isn't the line of consistency hasn't been there 100% with some decisions being made from the World Cup so far, right? So I don't understand that one. Perhaps need to watch it back on replay to see exactly why it was chalked off, but still 0-0, 30 minutes on the clock. France is a bluff team. They haven't faced tough opponents. I think you saying you never liked France. I can't take your opinion seriously. To say they haven't faced anyone tough yet, if you've watched the game, I think even a neutral fan that don't really see eye to eye with France will tell you that they're not even shifting gears. Senegal, they've faced if you looked at all the teams that they have faced in the run up to the tournaments and also the tournament itself, not sure how you can say they haven't faced anyone. So are you saying that Senegal are a bunch of nobodies? They came to the tournament, they created history for themselves. I know Norway pretty much gave us their B team. They made about 10 substitutions. I don't think your feedback on them is sincere. And we know they put 3 goals past Sweden. Yamal down the byline. Oh, it's gone the opposite end there. Cucurella. Bayina inside the box. Couldn't get his shot there. Save. Oh my God, Alexander Schlager. Alexander Schlager, that's a very good save to deny Oyarzabal. I wouldn't be surprised if this man gets a summer move, Oyarzabal. It's a very good save. It's a corner kick here to Spain. Yamal standing over the ball. Inside the box, goalkeeper jumps the highest and gets a hold of it. What that one back there on replay by Oyarzabal. Nice, strong. That looks like it was a left-handed save there by the goalkeeper. Big, strong left-handed save. Dive into the bottom there to deny Oyarzabal from opening the scoreline once more. So about 3 minutes ago, you had Cucurella, the new Real Madrid man, offside. Tries to lob the goalkeeper there, Yamal, but he's definitely offside. So even if that it would have been a very cute finish. It would have been waved offside. Yeah, went a tad bit too fast there, Yamal. Senegal is a very strong team. That's why they lost. They're not making sense. That's what France is. Bluff team. So you're saying a team that went to back-to-back finals could potentially make it 3 finals on the trot is a bluff team. A team that could have, had it not been for the greatness of Messi, could have secured back-to-back World Cup crown. A team there that have the biggest, I think the best, if you're talking about objectivity here and not being subjective, I think they have the best squad depth of any team at the tournaments. When you can bring on a player like your Turkey that's coming off the bench, there's no way you can look at that Spain that France team and say that it's pure luck. But again, you said you don't like them, so it is what it is. You don't have to like them. But so far, they're in a league of their own. Joint most goals scored, Messi and Elise. You got Cucurella here running down the right. Vienna. Is he gonna hit it? He goes out to find Yamal on the right. Inside the box. Make him again. That boy is cheeky. That boy is cheeky. He's giving you the aesthetically pleasing moments there every now and then there, Yamal. So as I said, I see us there in the comment section. France, most goals scored, Kylian Mbappe joint 6 with Messi. 5 goals assisted there by Elise. Nova players assisted more this tournament. One more goal to assist to tie Pele's record of 6. Pedro Cucurella, wow! Oyazabal, 1-0, up and running. Cool finish. Cool finish. Cool finish. You can't chalk off that one. You cannot chalk off that one. That's a lovely finish. That is a lovely finish. I'm saying I would not be surprised if on the few club come knocking for this guy. The build up there came from to the goal came from the left. I saw an assist there for Cucurella. Smooth pass there inside the box. Right there, central in front of goal. The hitman, one of the hitmans done in the number 21 jersey, Oyazabal. Wasn't going to miss from there, was he? He's in fine form. Was not going to miss from there. So Spain up and running. 1-0 inside 36 minutes played. Deserve that. They definitely the Spanish deserve that one, no doubt. Definitely deserve that one. Just not my word, just not my words. I will remind you. You're just a hater. You're just a hater. From you tell me that you don't like them, everything that you say about them is subjective. Yamal. Turning to the left, moving centrally, still on the ball, still on the ball. Shoot! Oh, comfortable save there by the goalkeeper. It's a nice little run there from right. The center there, just outside the box. Take a shot there, just outside the box there, Yamal. 38 minutes on the clock, Spain 1 goal up. Still for me, should have been 2-0. I don't know what the referee was thinking. I still want to listen to that one back on replay. I don't know what the hell that one was all about, but got chalked off. That one got chalked off there, guys. Austria pretty much held on for as long as they could. As I said, I predict Spain to go to the finals. So it does not come as no surprise to me. Olmo, Oyazabal, blocked. Danso. I think that time it was Olmo and Oyazabal there linking up. So Austria again. This would be like what? This is their 4th game in a row at the World Cup, and on every occasion failed to keep a clean sheet. Yamal on the ball from the right. Got again 2 men close to him. Poro release it to Yamal, doesn't catch him. So throw in here to Austria. Pedro coming across there to try and help out his teammate, but it does result in a throw in. So back to Austria, as I said, failed to keep a clean sheet. Don't think no one in their rightful mind would say that they're going to keep a clean sheet against Spain, are they? Again, Spain, one of those teams here, don't think that they're in the full groove. so far this World Cup campaign. Austria, as I was saying, lost 3-1 against Jordan, 2-0 against us against Argentina, and then 3-3, 3-all against Algeria. And now they're currently 1-0 down, 40 minutes played. So no clean sheets again. So that's a corner kick here to Spain. Goal scorer here. Yazabal. The much kick the ball onto defender Danso inside the box. It's going to be, what are we saying? Maybe some 5 additional minutes of added time at the end. Spain here gearing up to take their corner kick. Baena puts it inside the box. Austria clears it. Comes across and does some defensive duties, plays it back to his goalkeeper, Simon. Rodri. Spain here inside their own half. Rodri on the ball, the skipper, the captain. Pass it to Report. I think he tried to catch the goalkeeper off guard there, but doesn't trouble him. Just goes out for a goalkeeper kick. David Alaba on the ball, passes it to Danso at the back. Danso goes to Alexander Schlager. Sabitzer passes it to the left, puts this one inside the box. You got to do a better job there. Tries to control it with his chest there. The number 5 Posh ends up losing possession. Rodri on the ball. Not a good control there from inside the box from Posh. Should have done a better job with that one. I think that was Zabitsa there that put the cross into the box there for Posh some seconds ago. Spain here back in possession. Lose possession there. I think it's Petri that's on his bum, on his backside. About 2 minutes away from the closing of the first 45. And again, that excludes added time. So I'm going for a bit of Fergie time here for added time, guys. Foul. Quickly taking free kick there by Spain. Yamal down the right. Porro floating ball inside the box that is headed out of danger. Spain still on the ball now, coming from their left. Cucurella, Baena, Cucurella, Rodri. Broadly misplaced pass. Very unlike him. Very unlike him. It's a bit sad there from the left, passes out to the right. It's a very good ball again, but his teammates keep plundering their chances inside the box. Fluky shot hits the defense of Spain. Flag is on, waved offside, nevertheless. So another good ball there from us, Zabitsa. Gonna need more than that. Gonna need more than one man trying to find their target man. Gregorich leading the line there, donning the number 11 jersey. Release the ball quicker than that. Austria inside the box, trying to worm me. You can't worm your way through that one. It's got 2 men on you. A sandwich. Spain back in control. Olmo at the back there doing some defensive duties. Managed to help his team clear danger. Good little chest control there by Vienna on the opposite side on the left. Cutting in. Olmo rushed that one. So that is actually a free kick. He tried to play a little 1-2 between Olmo and also Vienna. So foul there on, I think it was a foul there on Vienna. Not sure why my camera is on someone that I have no. They need to put name tags on these guys because I don't know who they are. I don't like England also. Yeah, a lot of people don't like England. You're entitled to like who you want to like. I don't like it means I don't like the team and some of the players. It is my analysis. I don't hate anybody. They are just bluff players. Well, that's your opinion. Football's a game of opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. You don't have to like France. You don't have to like England. You have your guys that you like. Portugal. You said Argentina. You think Mexico would win as well. So that's your opinion. I can't fight your opinion. Those are your opinion. Respectfully, I disagree. I agree in Portugal being a wild card, though. Oh, Bayena! So good. Oh, double save. Oh my God. Goalkeeper is on job. Alexander Schlager. Should have been 2-0, guys. Alexander Schlager switched on between the sticks. Stick that one on replay. Good on free kick there by Bayena. Goalkeeper didn't even get his hands to it. It was actually denied by the crossbar. So the crossbar stopped it. France there, not France, Spain. I've got France in my head because I'm talking to you guys there in the comment section. Yamal tried to hit it on the rebound there. Good save by Alexander Schlager. So 4 minutes of added time, not quite Fergie time, 4 minutes of added time. Spain here down the right, blocked. It just got in the way of Yamal there. David Alaba. Little turn here by Austria. Sabitzer. It's another good reading of the game there. You had Kukorea. So Sabitzer there went with a long pass. I think he tried to find Gregorich up top in a central position. Good reading at the back there by Kukorea. Came across and headed that one out of danger. Watching that one on replay again, that's a very good hit. Excellent free kick there by Vienna. Just denied by the bloody crossbar. Just about. Just about. Very good free kick. It would have been perfect had that gone in. And then Yamal there on the rebound, denied by the goalkeeper. Just watching the replay from some moments ago. I think it was Yamal looking up at the screen, watching the replay as well. I saw Spain here taking getting ready to take a free kick. So your halftime can't come soon enough. Perfect time for a halftime break here for Austria more so than anything. Although it is a slender lead, it's only 1-0. Anything can change within a matter of seconds in football. But definitely, as I said, you got to do a much better job at finding your target man, Gregorich. At the moment, that is halftime. Referee is blowing his halftime whistle. At the moment, it's really and truly only Zabitsa that's doing the work, right? When it comes to trying to bring their main man Gregorich into play. Same doing the work there from the left-hand side. Lucky. Hurricane got lucky. Congo also got through. I blame the coach. He should have parked the bus for the last 20 minutes when it was 1-0. Yeah. Listen, a Hurricane, well taken goals there by Hurricane. That's what he does. He's a goal scorer. You can't even hate on it. That's what he does. He is a goal scorer. He is a goal scorer. Watching that one there. I'll move on in a short few, but let me just address you in the comment section because you're blessing me with a moment of your time. So I obviously have to speak with you. Um as I was saying with regards to the game yesterday, I was worried, definitely worried. Not worried because I was like, oh no, they're going to lose. Worried because I was thinking if they lose, it could get very ugly with the media, the headlines. We know what England, the British media is like when they lose at major tournaments. We know who their target man's going to be. And this is one of the most diverse team I've seen from England, carrying on from Gareth Southgate. They have more black and mixed race players in their team than white players. So you know what the narrative would have been, right? So I was definitely concerned in that regard, worried in that regard. Austria playing defensive, so of course Spain going to score. Good day to yourself. You're in the comment section again. Nice to see you in the comment section. So let's go through Oyarzabal. That guy. He's been one of my players there to watch this World Cup. What do you guys make of Mikel Oyarzabal? What do you guys make of him? Do you think he's going to be on a move? Do you think he's going to be on us on a summer move? He's really Mr. Real Sociedad through and through. You know, I wouldn't put it past Arsenal to try and sign him. A little bit of a joke, him being Mikel, Arteta being Mikel. Mikel Marino seems to be the home of Mikel. To make matters worse, he's even Spanish. Not to say I don't want Spanish guys in my side. I'm just saying if you're probably questioning whether they would sign him or not, I'll say yeah, they would sign him. Or all depends on what happens with Glockeres. If Glockeres goes and they get in a younger striker, ideally I would love if they went and got Krupi. I don't know if they're going to get Julian Alvarez, but if they got Krupi, I wouldn't sell Glockeres, mind you. I'll probably look to ship, not even look to ship, definitely look to ship Gabriel Jesus, Kai Havertz as well. Enough of the sentimental approach, but you can't have two, unfortunately, sorry for saying it, but injury prone attackers. You need goals. And if they're injury prone, sometimes you end up coming up firing blanks. So I would keep Blockers. I think he's different to what we currently have. So yeah, if they went and signed a Sophie or a Julian Alvarez, then I would see why it would make sense to bring in a Oyarzabal. Right, Mr. Rio Sociedad. We know Mikel Arteta loves going to Rio Sociedad for a few players here and there, right? His personal close connection with Rio Sociedad. Yeah, that man, the target man, one of the main mans there for Spain so far, Mikel Oyarzabal. Real Sociedad through and through came through their youth academy in terms of senior team football. Started off with their B team, playing with their senior team for well over a decade, been there since 2015. I think I can see some teams they're throwing their names into the hat for the big man Mikel Oyarzabal. What do you guys make of that? Do you think you can see a summer transfer on the move? Do you think someone's going to throw their names into the hat, throw their name into the hat to try and peg him away from La Liga, try to peg him away from Spain? I only care about South America, Africa, and Asia teams. I don't care about other parts of the world. Listen, gracias. At least you're being honest. I like your honesty. I rather you be honest than to give me a load of BS. So I like your honesty. I can take your honesty. And you don't need to support European teams. I couldn't care less. It's your team, your life. Support who you want to support. Because Mexico is in CONCACAF, Jamaica plays CONCACAF football. Of course, I would love if they went all the way. I would love if Canada went all the way. USA would love if they went all the way because of what that means for CONCACAF football. Would always wish them the very best of luck. Charity begins at home, love starts at home, and then we look elsewhere across the world. So I don't disagree with what you've said. I don't. The only thing I disagree with what you've said is France being fluky. I think you know within yourself France aren't fluky. I just think that you despise them, hence your subjectivity. And again, you don't like England, but it is what it is. Brownman security sound 1 France and a 2. Brownman security sound is following France all the way. Now, as it relates to the match itself, a little bit of a slow burn. I'm glad we broke the deadlock before halftime. Spain actually found the back of the net twice. I still don't know why that first goal was disallowed. Do let me know in the comment section. The first goal they scored by by the new man from Real Madrid. Let's see. Can we see when the goal was scored? Let's go down. Here he is, matter of fact. I think this is when his goal went to the back of the net. He's probably asking the ref, why? Why is it being disallowed? You know what, Kukurea, you might have to tap me on my shoulder and explain that one. Now, this one here that you're seeing with the big man number 19, Lamine Yamal, that's him hitting the rebound. That was from the shot prior to. So before that, you had a free kick, a very well taken free kick by Bayena, hit the crossbar, denied by the crossbar. And then you had Yamal there following it up on the rebound. Very good, strong save there by Alexander Schlager between the sticks. That is all we're looking there at halftime. You can see the goal there scored inside the 36 minutes. So Pereira involved once more. So he should have had a goal and an assist. But the football god said no to the first goal. Again, I disagree. But guess what? I'm not a referee and I am not on VAR. What the hell do I know? That is how we're looking there inside this one. And of course, this match here played inside the Los Angeles Stadium. How are you guys there across the pond? Do let me know. I think it's Mike that we've got from across the pond, right? Mike is across the pond. Mike is shaking it like Mike is at work. Mike is at work. Mike, don't work yourself through the ground. Spain feeling more up to the task. As I said, this one's a bit of a slow burner, but the Spanish fans there are out in their numbers, as you would expect with LA. Loads of Spanish people there in LA. And they're up for this one. They're singing along. Sha la 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 la. You know what? I'm actually very surprised that I don't have more Spanish supporters. I'm so surprised that there aren't a lot more people supporting Spain. Why is that? But we all love Spanish players. France don't create goals. Their goals come from the flex. You're definitely trolling in the comment section. So Gracia says France don't create goals. Their goals come from deflection. Sometimes opponents pass them mistakenly and they score. I reckon you're definitely pulling my leg with that one. You're trolling. You're trolling. It's interesting that France isn't playing, and much of the conversation that you're having so far is France, 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 France. So currently, you're saying that they're a fluky side, they're bluffing, and that they're not going to go all the way. Football again is a game of opinions, but I think it speaks volumes the fact that they're living in your head rent free. Tonight it's not about France, but if you want to talk about France, we can have a little conversation about France. But I still believe you're being disingenuous, irrespective of to each their own. You're entitled to your opinion, but I still believe you're being largely disingenuous. Let's try and bring up that screen there once more for you guys of the game itself. Just bear with me. Let me go ahead and bring that one up on screen there for you guys. If I can find it, that is. And we can just wait. You can see half time. Mikel Oyarzabal, the man there, he's so groovy, real groovy. Be interesting to see again if Real Sociedad can keep a hold of their 29-year-old, one of the gunmans there for Spain, no doubt. So Brownman security sound there. We've got about maybe some 5 minutes to go until play is resumed for the second 45. Just currently I have no idea what's going on in my TV at the moment, but it's completely irrelevant to the game itself. I'm assuming they're talking about England. So Brahman Security Crown says France scored the best goals in the game so far. That bicycle kick in the last match from attempted bicycle kick in the last match from Oyarzabal, Michael Elise, that would have been the absolute chef's kiss had that found the back of the net. That was a very good effort, wonderful technique. I've seen 2 attempted bicycle kicks so far. Not sure if you guys have seen more. I don't think I've seen any being scored. I don't think anyone's scored any bicycle kicks. Fancy a bicycle kick being scored in this match? Perhaps so. So far, we are well on the way to basically wrapping this one up inside the full 90. I'm hoping we'll wrap this one up inside the full 90. As I said, I have prepared myself for for added time and also extra time, and maybe even a possible penalty shootout. For the time being, half time it is Spain 1, Austria 0. And as I said earlier on, the winner of this one will take on either Portugal or Croatia. Who's winning that one? Let me know in the comment section. Portugal or Croatia? Definitely going to be the last dance, surely, for 2 of the legends of the game. That is on Cristiano Ronaldo and also Luka Modric. That game is coming up in some hours' time. Think we've got about maybe 3 hours until that one kicks off, right? Portugal versus Croatia. That's going to be the next match. And then 4 hours after that match kicks off, so about 4 a.m. my time, about 6 hours ahead of most of you, all depend on your geographical location. You also can take in Switzerland versus Algeria. Of course, this is the knockout round. We're into the round of 32. It's slowly coming to an end, isn't it? Round of 32. This one will then be followed by the round of 16. Round of 16 on Saturday. All kicks off in the round of 16. You've got one of the co-hosts, Canada, taking off one of the big heavyweights, Morocco. It's about lunchtime kickoff for most of you across the pond and in the Caribbean. Looking like it's going to be a 12 p.m. kickoff there for you guys in Jamaica, right? And then in the evening hours, nighttime for myself is Paraguay taking on France. And then on Sunday, you have Brazil taking on Norway. One of the co-hosts, Mexico, taking on England. That's going to be in the early hours of the Monday morning, 1 a.m. kickoff. For those of you living in England, waiting to support your country. There was some breaking news earlier on. It says the UK government is calling on local councils to extend pub opening hours so England fans can watch the Mexico game. That one kicks off again at 1 a.m. You're going to have to get your beauty sleep. I know some of you are not used to CONCACAF football. Get your beauty sleep on Sunday so that you're not feeling worse off on Monday morning. You don't want a blue Monday, especially, God forbid, if England exit the competition. Hopefully not, but they are going to be at the Azteca for that one, right? We know what it's like playing in Mexico City. We know what it's going to be like for them in Mexico City, taking on one of the co-hosts. Illustrious stadium, a wonderful country. It's not going to be an easy match. We saw the last match against DR Congo. They had to dig deep to find a winner, and their captain, their skipper, Mr. Harry Kane, came up clutch and does what he does best, which is to find the back of the net. When it comes to Harry Kane finding the back of the net, one of the best ever to do it. Doesn't matter what you think of him, whether that's him being a former Tottenham man. Does and I think he's actually improved. This tournament, I've seen a more unselfish Harry Kane for this tournament. So you can give credit where credit is due. So what you guys are seeing in the comment section. I'm not, they bluff big times. Sometimes they run so fast they forget to run with the ball, says Gracias. If weak opponents give them that much space, everybody will score bicycle style, whatever they like. Dan the man, big up yourself, Dan the man. Dan, you're going to have to get your beauty to sleep, my friend. 1 a.m. kickoff for England versus Mexico. 1 a.m. kickoff in the morning there, Dan. I don't know, Dan, are you going to the pub? Is your pub going to be open at 1 a.m. Monday morning? Mexico versus England. For the time being, we have to go back over to this one on our screen. Team 0 walked onto the field of play, followed by the match official from Spain, the last team here to come out. Gracias is throwing me off guard. The mention of France. I have to be careful that I don't call Spain France. Apologies if I do. So, Hurricane is Tottenham educated. You know what? I like you, Dan, so I'm not gonna respond. You gave me something to work with there. You gave me something to, and I think you know. You know what you gave me to work with there, Dan. But I like you, so I'm not going to give you a cheeky response. I'm not going to give you a cheeky response with that one there, Dan. So game's about to get kicked off for the second 45. It don't look like we've had any changes there, but as the changes come, as ever, I will update you guys, no doubt. Thank you to those of you who have hit the like button. As I've said that, looks like we're getting a change here, guys. Looks like we're going to get a change, immediate change. I see the board going up. Austria look like they're about to make their first change of the game. So let's see who is going off here for Austria. It looks like it's Gregorich. That's is it Gregorich that's going off? It's either that or I think Gregorich is going off. I just need to surely not. Just wait for a little bit here. So no, he hasn't gone off. That did confuse me a little bit there. Let's just wait. The game is about to get kicked off. I think they've gone with a double substitution here. Austria. I think they've gone with a double substitution. I think Zyvold has come off and another player has come off, but I do need some to try and see if I can get up on my screen in front of me. I just want to see who's come off. Game is back underway there. Former Chelsea man there, Carney coming on. He's now at Borussia Dortmund. So I think it was him that came on there for Zyvolt. Let's see who else has come off. So also Slava Schlager, he's been substituted for Grilich. So Florian Grilich has come on. So Florian and Gregorich, they look very similar from a distance, hence the initial confusion there. So that is how we are looking. I booked work off, so it's going to get messy. Plus, it's my birthday tomorrow, so I'm off there. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Dan, I hope you live to see many, many more. You don't look a day over 16, Dan. I pray to God that you live to see many, many more. Celebrate this one like it's your last, because we never know when it's our last day. So I pray that you have a wonderful birthday. Like I said, I pray to God to you live to see many, many more. Even though you're a Tottenham fan, I want the best for you. Okay. So shake a leg. I hope someone's making you breakfast in bed tomorrow there, Dan, treating you like the king that you are. I hope someone's taking care of you. So back with the game here, Olmo on the right. Spain here trying to come down their right-hand side. Yamal with the ball, plays it back inside his own half. Rodri now on the ball at the halfway line, puts it to the left to Cucurella. Cucurella. 1 point, Spain was all about Pedri. Do you guys remember that? And it just sucks how injuries can just change things for players. You're away, but by the time you come back, there's a new star boy. And a matter of fact, there was two star boys. You know, Nico Williams as well. He holds his own. Just again being injuries there being an issue there for Nico. Wishing him all the best. Wishing all the players all the best. Horror there. Something happened there with Horror. I'm not sure what happened. I think it's Horror and Lema. They're coming together. It was a foul. got Spain here with a free kick. So you got Vienna and Yamal standing over a free kick. Close distance here to go from their attacking rights. So thankfully, you only have one Schlager on the pitch now, guys. That's the goalkeeper, Alexander Schlager. Yamal there on the ball, still on the ball. The foul, but it doesn't go in favor there of Yamal inside the box. Again, as I said, two players there on him. Most of the match so far, for the majority of the match, you got Carney there on him as well. And you also have Zabitsa, the number 9 there, and the sub that just came on at half time. Going for a brace there, Yazabal. But I think he took that shot there just outside the box. It looks like it was just outside the box. A good save there comfortable save there by the goalkeeper, Schlager. So 50 minutes on the clock. Spain out in front. 1 goal to the good. Congo gave it so easy. Hurricane is wasted, said Gracias. Nah, I mean, listen, Kane is a former Tottenham man. I take nothing away from him. Very strong finishes. It did what a captain is supposed to do, which is to, when your country needs you, pull your socks up and show up. And he did that. So you can't be subjective with these things. You got to give credit where credit's due. You can't be subjective. Just have to give credit where credit's due. Even for a former Tottenham man himself, I got to give him his credit. I got to give him his credits. Thank you. Yes, they're giving you a nice little birthday present, right? You got Tonali, the gem. And you also have Fernandez as well, right? Matthias Fernandez, former West Ham. Correct me if I'm wrong there, Dan. Think you've done some good business. You've done some good business there, Dan. But be cautiously optimistic, Dan. I'm not want to burst your bubble, but be cautiously optimistic. You know why I'm saying that, Dan? Because we saw what Liverpool did in the summer transfer window, and look how their season panned out. So that's what I'm saying to you. Be cautiously optimistic with these things. Throw in here to Spain, 50 minutes on the clock, about 51 minutes here on the clock. Of course, good for him and his country, but such a lame win. It's the knockout round. You got to find a way to win. You got to find a way to win. Yena here standing over the corner kick from the right, puts it inside the box. I think it was the goal scorer there, a Yazabal, that got his head to it. So that is a goal kick. Let's watch this one back on replay. Yes, it was him. Yeah. It just seems like he's a player there with good positional awareness, right? That probably sounds weird, like you're probably thinking, well, obviously, but not all forwards have good positional awareness. Trust me. I've seen some terrible forwards as a Guna myself playing for my club. Positional awareness. I like his positional awareness. Ulmer on the ball. Danso takes him off it. Very good defensive work there by Danso at the back. Referee was in good eyesight view. Yamal there. Good again, Danso. Danso on the floor at full strength. Had to clear that one. So sorry for our players that stood out for Austria. Danso, he's one of their defenders there, as I said, done in the number 3 number, one of their centre back pairing between the skipper, the captain, David Alaba, and also Zabitsa, the number 9, down in the number 9 out on the left for Austria. Those have been the players there showing up for their country. Pukareya on the ball on the left. Try to find Bayena there, making his way into goal. Defensive display at the back there by Austria again. Quickly taken throw in there by Kukureya. Spain still on the ball. It's gonna be a throw in here to Austria. It should have been. Looked like it was a throw in there to Austria. Referee says no, the in his whistle. It's a throw in to Spain, a matter of fact. Cucurella takes it. We're not seeing an upset in this game here, guys. I think we've seen enough for what? Almost 1 hour played. We've seen enough. Rodri, good. Take a shot. Yeah, it's a good idea. There was enough space there for you to take that shot there, Rodri. Just left him closed him down in the nick of time there, Austria. Very good. I'm just watching that involvement there by Danso on Olmo. Danso grew up in Milton Keynes as well, moved there when he was 6. Yeah, I understand that I'm just in a bit of a wonderland at the moment. I've never seen Tottenham spend money on players like this in my entire life. I think last season was a reality check. Yeah, last season, sometimes you need a kick up the arse, but it's unfortunate that that had to be the kick up the backside to get you guys going, right? But yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right with that one. So, Milton Keynes, why? Why? No, he was on loan temporarily at at Southampton. That was about for a season though. So Milton Keynes came to Milton Keynes Youth Academy. Right. So from Reading to Milton Keynes Youth Academy. So that must be someone there that you have your eye on, right? Being you're a Milton Keynes done yourself. A kicker from the back there, definite foul. So while you've got your hands in the air there, that's the number 5 Porsche for Austria. MK Dons. You said he moved there when he was 6, probably job opportunity for his parents, right? Probably hence moving from Reading to MK Dons Academy. It's interesting that, isn't it? And also former Tottenham. So it's definitely a player there that you have your eye on. Former Tottenham, former MK Dons. So that's your local club and also your the football club that you support there, Dan. Spain on the attack from the left. Cucurella, Rodri plays it out to the right. So Yamal, quick little 1-2. Porro on the run inside the box, blocked. It's a bit thing is, you need more than Danso and Zabitso asking the questions, don't you? So I think for the majority of the game, for me, Austria just uninspiring, flat. Spain here, a little bit of a build up here, going out to their left. Diana, still Diana. Just a little shot there, blocked. Reports. Looks like he's the only man back there for Spain. Spain's got about 9 players there past the halfway line. But I think it's just Laporte that's back inside their own half in case there's any danger that comes their way. Cucurella on the left. Was that not a foul, ref? Right instead, this his waves play on. Definite foul though, ref. No? Watch this one back on replay. Danso involved again. I think that was Pedri. Danso involved with Pedri. You know, he looks like another Tottenham player. He looks like another former well, the former Tottenham man looks like another Tottenham player. I can't remember the guy's name. Ah, what is his name? Don't I can't remember his name. Let me try and see if I can find this guy name. Does he even still play for Tottenham? Offside. Got another substitution here coming. What's this guy's name? Tottenham players. What's this guy's name? Got a substitution here coming. Austria again with another. I think this is their third sub. I think it's Schmid that's off. And that's a name that's familiar to us, isn't it? So Gregorich and Schmid is off. Anatovic is on. And Kalidic. Those are the players there that's come on. See if I can find this Tottenham player that I'm talking about. What's his name? Where's the Tottenham player that I'm thinking of? Does he still play for Tottenham? Is he a former Tottenham man? I think Dan, you're going to have to help me out in the comment section. There's a player there that Danso looks like. Who is it? Who is it? I don't think he's left Tottenham. What's his name? Let me go and look at the Tottenham players. He's looking. I'm sure he hasn't left Tottenham, right? Let's go and try and see if I can find him. What's this guy's name? I think he's left Tottenham. It's a former Tottenham player, but I can't remember his name. It's so annoying because I can see his face. I just can't remember his name. We've got Spain on the attack here on the right. Yamal. Dan, I think I need you to help me out. Yamal inside the box. Almost blocked. This guy's name, I think he's a former Tottenham player. So he's left. Yeah, I don't think he's at Tottenham. I can't remember his name. I cannot remember his name, but they look so much alike. Just can't remember his name. Looks like he's over. Oh, he managed to keep that one in play there, Yamal. Um, uh, Linesman says that he's offside. What is this guy's name? Really bothering me. I can't remember his name. I think he's also a defender. I don't think he plays for Tottenham anymore. Definitely not. I can't remember. Dan, I think I need you to help me out. I can't remember the two. I know they're not related. I know that much. I can't remember his name. Oh well, let's just continue with the game. Gone over the 60-minute mark here. Goalkeeper Simon here comes in. It looks like there's a clash of the heads there between Simon and Anatovic. He just came on some minutes ago. Ah, so coming together, but I think it's his hip. Simon. I think he was in yeah, it can't be a foul. It's definitely not Simon fouling him. If anything, it's in the reverse. Arnautovic running into Simon. And I think he actually just hits his collides with his his left hip. You know what? It's really bothering me because I cannot. What's the guy's name? But somehow looks like we're gonna need some medical attention here, guys. So a little bit of a pause in the game. When did Tottenham sell him? I didn't realize. I don't follow Tottenham like that, so I wouldn't have realized. So when did Tottenham sell him? Definitely been shipped out. And he's not on their squad list. Yeah, he's been shipped out. Definitely been shipped out. Can't remember him. So that's his former teammate then. I don't even think Dan knows who the hell I'm talking about. So that's his former teammates. Sort of. Austria here on the board. That looks like a Arnautovic. So when you play like this, you just have to just go home. You just have to pack your bags and go home, isn't it? So you're saying football is over after Messi and Ronaldo retires. I'm glad I witnessed them. I don't even have any serious players like them right now, which makes me want to retire from watching football. Yamal inside the box, regains possession, still inside the box, sniffed it away, kicked out of danger. Spain regained possession. Feels like that goal number 2 is coming here, guys. Olmo, Cucurella, Baena, Olmo. What's he gonna do? Pedri, Yamal, Rodri, Cucurella, Olmo, Baena, Olmo. There's a little bit of a space. Clear their block. Good challenge. Spain still on the ball. Baena inside the box. Told you that goal was coming. Toro. Have some of that. You can kind of feel it. You can feel when a goal is coming. You can feel when a goal is coming. What football long enough, you can feel when the goal is coming. Deserve. Well worked goal there by the Spanish. 2-0. I guess Dan, that's a nice little birthday treat there for yourself. Oh, Pedro Pero there finding the back of the net. Nice little bit of a goal there for yourself. Enjoy that. Have some of that. So you had Danso on Poro, similar circumstances. They're watching this one on replay. Almost lost it. Cucurella regained possession. Baena, very good. So lovely assist there by Baena. Cucurella involved once more. Baena with the assist. That's a lovely finish. That's a lovely finish there by Poro. That's so lovely. And it's not even, it doesn't even look like the cleanest of header, but nevertheless, happy for him. Found the back of the net. Spain 2-0. Have some of that. Have some of that. So come, Danso, as I was saying, and Poro. Similar career path there to Tottenham, loan, permanent move. That guy's name is bothering me. And I bet as soon as I close off on the stream, I'm going to be like, so that's his name. The Spain, I'm 2-0 up. Bang on the money. Could feel that goal coming. Could feel that goal coming. It's a Poro making it 2-0. So good goal there, even for a Tottenham man. Nice little finish, isn't it? Very nice little finish. Looks like we're gonna have a second hydration break there. Looks like we're going to have a second hydration break. So who do you guys fancy winning this one later on? Portugal or Croatia? Who do you guys think's winning that one? Who do you guys think is going to be winning that one? I'm definitely not going to be up for Switzerland versus who is it? Is it talking about yeah. What was the game I spoke about earlier on? It's is it Switzerland? Switzerland later early in my Friday morning, Switzerland versus Algeria. It's one of those ones where I just have to watch that one back on highlights. If that definitely won't be up for that one. That's way too early for my liking. Watching that goal there again. First, I thought very good defending there by the number 10, getting that ball away from Olmo. Spain again. Not like for France, but they're a team there that they're not breaking sweat, but they are that good that they don't have to shift gears. They just get the job done. Still back in Spain or France to go all the way. I think Yamal there fancies facing off against France. Did originally think that it's gonna be the both of them in the final, but it's not going to happen now, is it? You've got Portugal to thrash them 3-0. That was my original prediction, either of them. I'm still gonna say either of them to win it. Leaning more towards France to go all the way to win it. But originally coming into this one, I said both of them for the final. Spain here going for a double substitution. Is that Marino? Looks like Ferran is coming on. So Ferran's on. I think Marino has also been substituted on. Mikel Marino on. Can't tell who's gone off. I'm assuming Oyarzabal's been substituted. Assumingly, but I'll fix that one in a second for you guys. All right. See who's been substituted on. Still can't see who came on. Let me just try that on my end. Let's see who's come on my end. So, let's see. It's just taking forever. So, oh, okay. Bayern has been substituted. So, Alex Bayern has been substituted. Torres on. And oh, it's actually Danny Olmo that's come off. So, Danny Olmo's off for Mikel Marino. Assume that it was Oyarzábal that came off, only because he popped up on my screen quite shortly. Why are you beefing me with France? I said from the start that I think it would be France or Spain going to the final. So that's what I'm going to stick with. France or Spain going to the final, one of them winning it. I'm not budging. And right now I got good reason to say exactly that. I'm not going to be budging. I am not going to be budging, all right? I'm not budging on that. I'm not budging. So if you disagree, you disagree. You disagree. It might not happen. Might not happen. We're not going to see both of them in the finals, but I'm still backing to see either one of them go to the finals. Swaying more towards France, though. Because as I've said, they're the grooviest team of the tournament so far. If you disagree with that, you disagree. That's a throw in here to Spain. Well, we're not going to see both of them in the finals, but I'm still backing both of them to go to the finals. Either one of them to go to the final, I should say. It's just like me asking you, why are you supporting Portugal? Why are you supporting Argentina? Why are you supporting Mexico? I understand. And I know you understand my reason for saying Spain or France to win it. You're just being cheeky. You have eyes, which you do. You don't understand the reason why. What time is it? It's almost 10 o'clock my time. I'm so glad this week has come to an end. I am beat. So tired. 73 minutes here on the clock. So basically, I just realized. So you believe that I'm not going to disagree with you. So you're saying France, I'm sorry, Portugal to beat Croatia. Okay, understandable. But you also believe that Portugal will beat. So that's a little maybe cramp there to Rodri. So you also believe, with that being said, considering you're predicting Portugal to go to the final and win it, you're basically saying that they're going to beat Spain in the next match because the winner of this one takes on Portugal or Croatia. And you're also saying that Portugal will beat France if they meet before the final, right? You're saying that Portugal will beat them. So that's why you're pushing back on me. Okay. Just realize I'm just wondering, why do you keep on knocking the same drum? I just realize the pathway. It won't happen. You will both be, both will be out after the quarterfinals. All right. If you say so. If you say so. I think you're gonna be left crying in before the quarterfinals, or maybe before the semifinals. So foul here on, looks like it's a foul here on what's going on there? It's getting a little bit handsy there. So far, no one's been seen a yellow. Looks like it's a look. Might have been a foul there on Pedri. Need to watch this one back on repeats. All right, lads, you've done well so far. Probably would be the first game I've watched where there hasn't been any cards handed out. So let's keep it going. 75 minutes on the clock. You've done well. Hopefully the referee don't go into his back pocket. Number 10 here for Austria is having none of it, is he? Not sure what happened. I need to watch it back on repeat. I only saw Pedri, I think, down on the deck temporarily. But the referee's only giving them a little talking to. It's good. He's been a kind ref so far. Marino, Poros. Funny that the Arsenal man and the Tottenham man linking up. It's a throw in here for Austria. He just looks like he tumbled himself to the ground there, Arnautovic, doesn't he? Not really sure what questions he's asking. It's not a penalty to me. That's what you call desperation. That is definitely what you call desperation. Portugal all the way beating everyone and reaching the final, and they will face either Argentina or Mexico in the final. Listen, I got Mexican supporting and they're not even there confident like how you're confident, but each to your own. Spain here on a break. Or be up on attack. Made their way all inside the box there, but the defense of Austria does its job. Been very impressed by Danso. See how easy it is to give credit? Gracias. You see how easy it is to give credit, even to the Tottenham players? Corner kick here for Spain. Tell you what, Yamal here gearing up to take the corner kick. My back is in absolute bits. Whips it inside the box. One day Torres heading there. I think he was trying to head it towards goal. Not on target though. Did find its intended target though, Lamine Yamal. 78 minutes here on the clock. Spain pretty much untroubled by Austria, completely untroubled. Now, the big question after this is, can they get past the round of 16? Bowing out in the round of 16 in 2018, also 2022. Can they go? Can they do several steps better? When you get to the round of 16, it's so close. You want to go all the way, don't you? You can't all go all the way. So they're going to want to do better than a round of 16 performance. Spain, that is. Also, I have to definitely take your hats off to Austria. Done, as I said, done their nation proud, very proud. First time back on the big stage since 1998. Lucky for some, isn't it? Good. Arnautovic. Oh, probably their best passage of play, best moment of play. That's their best movement so far there, Austria. Nice little elegant touches inside the box. Nice. Probably come too little too late. Although you can't really say that given what we saw yesterday, right? It's not over until the fat lady sings. Definitely not over until the fat lady sings. So like the old back pass there from Arnautovic to Carney Chukwuemeka. Rodri plays it back inside his own half. Rodri back in possession, moving it forward, moves it back. Moreno pass it to Rodri. Rodri to Cucurella, plays it back. Halfway line, back to Rodri. Having to play the ball back inside their own half here, Spain. Cucurella. I think Pedri there. Who was he? Who was Torres there? I'm trying to find. It's a very good pass there from Cucurella again. He's going to love life in La Liga. Ah, okay. I think Ferran Torres they tried to find Pedri inside the box. Didn't work out on that occasion. Good little passes there between the three though, Cucurella, Ferran, and also almost Pedri. Yes. This will happen. This might be Ronaldo just a little support as already. You must think this is Disneyland. Just because Messi won it doesn't mean that Ronaldo is guaranteed to win it. It's not Disney Channel. This is the real world. They're having their best moment of the game so far, Austria, but it is 81 minutes on the clock. You're going to have to up the ante now. They're going to have to up the tempo. Cucurella involved defensively again. It's just end-to-end stuff from Cucurella so far. 82 minutes here on the clock. They better hope that Spain don't get a third. It just might happen. Yamal. Torres from the left inside the box. Danso again. Danso's done well. He has done so well. He's worked his ass off. None of that in the Premier League, please, especially when you're going up against Arsenal. None of that. Behave yourself. So foul. Okay, so the yellow card finally comes out and it's Posh. It's Posh with the yellow card. He's shaking his head. So foul there on Cucurella. Just looks like it's very clumsy there from him. So that's the first card of the game. Haven't seen no yellow cards handed out so far. So that should be the first card there of the game. The one yellow card. Hoping it would go uncarded, but there had to be one, innit? Just had to be one. Playing in the right back position there, Posh. This one's slowly coming to an end. I can't see, based on how they've played up until now, I can't see Austria coming back into this one. Spain here on the attack. Pedri, Rodri. Laporte's he's been quiet, hasn't he? He hasn't had much work to do there, Laporte. Oh, yeah, oh, good save. Love that. Yeah, he's absolutely livid at the back. The skipper is pissed at the back, as he should. David Alaba, he's having a go at his teammates. He's losing his marbles, as he should. You lot have not played like a team that want to go to the round of 16. Or you don't even deserve to take this one to 90 to extra time. So it's actually denied by the skipper. But it was a save from that say right-footed clearance there by David Alaba on the line to deny Lamine Yamal. And he's been clapped off. I'm assuming this is his missus on the screen. She's standing up clapping, camera pans to her. So Yamal's off. Lamine Yamal off. Xavi on. That's another one that I've completely forgotten about. Remember at one point it was about Xavi and Pedri. And then upset Williams, Nico Williams, that is, and Lamine Yamal. Great options to have, isn't it? Lucky for some. Lucky for some. So very good clearance there from the skipper. Initially, I thought it was the goalkeeper, Schlager. But my apologies there, Alaba, David Alaba. Right-footed clearance there. Could have been, should have been 3-0. Just before he exited play on Yamal, that is. Simon. Oh, it was cleared that one. Yeah, they've not posed any threats. You can't play like that and want to go to the round of 16. Sorry to say, but you don't deserve to go to the round of 16. You've not shown any desire to want to go to the round of 16. So your day comes to an end. Gavi getting in the action. Looks like that was a clean tackle there at the back. Arnie down the other end. I think he's coming in here from his right. Tries to run past his man, but Kukurea is experienced enough not to let you pull that off. So how are we looking for the rest of the we're looking tomorrow with football. I think I got some quiet matches tomorrow, guys. How we looking tomorrow? This game's about to come to an end. 87 minutes on the clock. Say quiet. I'm having a laugh, aren't I? You got Argentina against Cape Verde. That is 11 p.m. kickoff my time. We got Spain here out on the left, plays it back inside their own half. Rodri to Cucurella. It's Mario got Argentina, Cape Verde, Colombia, Ghana. It's only two. And the earliest kickoff is Australia versus Egypt. Well, technically, earliest kickoff on Friday for UK audience elsewhere in Europe. It's Switzerland versus Algeria, but I trust you all are not staying up until 4 a.m. unless you're from Switzerland, that is, to watch that one. Some I don't know why I assumed tomorrow would be a quiet one. We got some games on tomorrow there, guys. Korea 3-0. Easy. Too easy. The man's got his brace again. A Yazabal bagged himself a brace. Too easy. This is why I'm backing these guys to go all the way. 3-0, 88 minutes on the clock. Yeah, you just got to pack this one up and just pack your bags. You've done your nation proud, making it back to football's biggest stage. Wasn't meant to be. Odds heavily stacked against them coming into this one. Weren't going to beat them, were they? Kukorea again. It's had a very good game, Kukorea. So lovely pass from Kukorea. Quality pass. Look at that. A yards about. Smooth finish. Excellent pass there by Kukorea coming down the attacking left inside the box there, and the target man wasn't going to miss from there. He was definitely not going to miss from there. It's 3-0, deservingly so. My God. It's having a very good tournament so far. Smack's having a very good game so far. So we're inside the 90 minutes here, guys. Don't usually say a team don't deserve to go through to the next round, but when you bloody well play like that, you don't deserve it, do you? It's the second match we've seen a Yazabal bag a brace. We saw him bag a brace against Saudi Arabia. Right? So quick fire brace as well. Within like maybe 2 to 3 minutes of each other. And here he is again with another brace. So we've got 6 additional minutes of added time until this one comes to an end. I think it's safe to say they're through to the round of 16, isn't it? Where they'll be playing again one of the tournaments. I think you can probably say wild cards. Because I don't hear a lot of people talking about Portugal winning it. But I think they're my wild card. So they're up against either Portugal or Croatia. Croatia, can they drum up an upset? The time will tell. That's gonna be kicking off. That's gonna be what we've got just over an hour to go until that one kicks off. Croatia versus Portugal. I should say Portugal versus Croatia. But before I forget my manners, massive thank you to those of you guys there in the comments section for rocking with me. Do you know what, Austria, you didn't come to party tonight. You didn't come to play. Dance so, as I said. Tottenham man, dance so. He put in a shift, as did Zabitsa. Those two players there for Austria stood out. Spain here going with some substitution of their own. I think it was a double substitution here from Spain. These guys aren't breaking sweats. Pedri and Laporte off. Ruiz and Pobel on. Bad subs to have, is it? They're another team there with some very strong squad depth. Not gonna get what I wanted, which was a France-Spain final. Austria didn't work hard, not no decide to win, no desire. You mean desire? No desire to win. This team of the type of team, this type of team always look for draws or penalties. Yeah, there was definitely no desire there to win this match, which is very strange given that you're in a round of 16. Also, probably have to bear into consideration that you can't go full throttle. You can't throw the sink at a team like Spain because they will punish you. It's 3-0 now. Somewhat had to work for the 3-0, a little bit of a slow burner. If you throw the sink at them, it could be a bloodbath out there. So that could be it, right? Where they're about less than 3 minutes of added time to go until we close off on the stream again. Thank you to those of you for choosing my live watch along. Definitely appreciate your support each and every time. Staying here on a fluky shot at goal there. Sorry as it is. Surprise again that I don't have a lot of people back in Spain. Very quiet on the ground when it comes to Spain. Very quiet. That Tottenham player popped up in my head again, and I can't remember. You know when you can see someone's face and you just can't remember their name. The name's it's in my head. About 2 minutes of added time to go here, guys. I know exactly what's gonna happen. I'm gonna close off and I'm going to remember his name. So Cucurella chasing this one.
These are the moments that you from 5 minutes ago. You're dealing with the referee. But the addition on, especially when you get the runaround. Obviously, they come with that.
Just about less than 20 seconds to go until we cool off on this one. Bring an end to the game. And that's that. And that's that. Austria's time in at the World Cups come to an end, losing 3 goals to the good. You can see that one there on the screen in front of you. Full time. Mikel Oyarzabal. It's the second time he's bagged his brace at the tournament so far. Long may it continue. I'm enjoying watching him play, no doubt. Sure, if you love football, if you're a neutral watching this one, you must be loving this man's positional awareness. I'm a massive fan of his. Opened the scoring inside the 36th minute, bagged his brace inside the 89th minute. Also, Pedro Porro adding his name to the goal tally inside the 66th minute. I saw that one there hand out. Go ahead and look at the Cucurella. This man, he had a solid game. Shouts there for man of the match. I think they're probably gonna give that to Oyarzabal, but Cucurella there, I think he had a very good game for Spain. You can see him there with some assist to his name. Also, Baena. He went off in the second 45. But Cucurella for me should have had 2 assists and a goal. Instead, it is 2 assists only. First goal there that was scored by Spain. I think it was inside the 30th minute, chalked off. Something happened inside the box. Don't ask me what happened because I still don't understand what happened. Danso here is down on the deck for Austria, shaking his head. I think he played the best of both Danso and Zabetsa for Austria, I think definitely they played the best. Wasn't meant to be. You needed way more. You didn't. You offered very little. Someone in the comment section said it best that there was no desire there to want to beat Austria, sort of beat Spain in the way that you should be wanting to beat them. But in defense to them, I don't think you can afford to go full attack against the Spanish side because you will be exploited. And as I said, it would no doubt be a bloodbath there. So another strong performance here from Spain. One of my favorites to go all the way alongside France and win the trophy. Still swaying more towards France than I am with Spain, but who knows? Another team here that's not breaking sweats, in my opinion. I don't think I've seen a game there where they have broke sweat. Spain, that is. We know how the tournament started. They spoke about it at the start of the live stream. 0-0 against Cape Verde. Biggest surprise so far of the tournament. Do let me know in the comment section. But in terms of not necessarily getting to the groove of things, but just getting over the line. 4-0 against Saudi Arabia, as I said. 1-1 against Uruguay. Uruguay saw already in that match. And now putting 3 goals past Saudi Arabia. So they've been looking good. They have been looking good. They haven't someone has managed to break their disturb their clean sheets. 0-0 against Cape Verde, 4-0 against Saudi Arabia, 1-0 against Uruguay, and now 3-0 against Austria. So they're sleeping on clean sheets again. And from watching on from a distance, yet to break sweat. Do let me know if you disagree with that one. Very solid display at the back again. Cucurella, chef's kiss, hats off to him. It's actually their right back. Oro, I think he's had another good game. The goal does add to his performance. Deserved goal at that. But for me, star performance. He's going to be the man of the match, isn't it? And it's very close between. I guess you have to give it to Oyas about man of the match, but I think closely followed should be Fukurea. Let me know if you disagree with that one. And as I've said, hats off to Danso. He did put on a good performance. Far from Spurs, Sabetsa, good performance. I think those are the only two players there from teammates there from Austria that can say they put in a shift. Also, we saw one key moments of the game there from David Alaba on the line clearance there to deny Yamal from making it 3-0. But Spain did go on to subsequently make it 3-0. Nevertheless, in the end, decent game to watch. Not the best in terms of spark, probably in terms of aesthetics. But hey, look, it's not about aesthetics at this moment of the tournament. It is about getting over the line, sailing on to the next round, which will be the subsequent round of 16 to come. Who will be joining them? Is it a straightforward answer? Is it going to be Portugal that's joining them? That is Cristiano Ronaldo's Portugal, or will it be Luka Modric's Croatia joining Spain in the round of 16? Round of 16, that match there, either Portugal or Croatia taking on Spain. It will be played on the 6th of July. That's an 8 p.m. kickoff. It's going to be Monday, the 6th of July, 8 p.m. kickoff if you're based in England. If you're in Jamaica, about 6 hours ahead of you. Elsewhere, about 5 to 6 hours ahead of you, depending on your geographical location. So check your clock. And yes, let's keep going where the live streams are concerned. Thank you. Remember my teams. I will be coming back. Yeah, you said Portugal, Mexico, and Argentina to win it. That's what you said, right? I'm still saying Spain or France to go all the way. You're not convincing me to segue and jump on your wave. Gracias. You said Austria, Algeria, Belgium, Egypt, not a deserving team to qualify for the knockout rounds. He says football is a game of opinion. That is your opinion. I'm not going to argue with your opinion. It's your opinion. You're more than welcome to join me on the show any point to share your opinion. I'm not going to be pushing you back. It's the World Cup. We don't need to push each other back. But it is, as I said, Spain sailing on to the round of 16. It's squeaky bum time. That's the big question now for Spain. Can they do it? Next game, whether it's going to be Croatia or Portugal, that is when we're going to be seeing, I think, Spain, 15 gears. Do let me know if you disagree with that one in the comment section, because they're not going to want a repeat of what's happened in the 2022 World Cup or the subsequent World Cup after that. The 2018 World Cup or the subsequent World Cup after that, 2022, on the trot round of 16. They want to get past that last time out, Qatar round of 16. They're going to want to surpass that. Their best ever finish at a FIFA Men's World Cup, we all remember, 2010. Can they make it? 2 times champion. There's still a way to go. There's still a little bit of a long way to go until then. Gracias is saying a 3-0 win for Portugal. Is that what you're saying? 3-0 win for Portugal. Game's coming up later on. Is that what you're saying in the comment section? I think that's what you're saying. For now, though, I think we've talked about all that needs to be discussed. So I'm going to have to love you and leave you. It's definitely been a pleasure speaking with you guys in the comment section. If you're new to the channel, please do go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also, you're going 3-0 win. Easy 3-0 win for you there in the comment section with Portugal. I think I'm going to sit down and tune into that one peacefully. So I do want to say thank you to you guys for tuning into my live stream. Not sure if anyone's doing the live streams later on, but do keep your eyes peeled as ever across the board. Maybe someone will jump on and do a live stream. Who knows? But I'm going to love you and leave you. I'll figure out what game to do next. Or before I close off, let me know what game you guys want me to do next. Gracias. Calling you Garcia. Gracias. Let me know in the comment section what game you want me to do next before I love you and leave you. If not, I'll go ahead and pick a game at random. So let me know what game you guys want me to cover for you guys next. All right. Should we bring that screen up back once more? Can we see? How do I do this? Let's see if we can look at the games together very quickly. So what we got? We got we look at tomorrow. We got, as I said, Australia, Egypt, Argentina, Cape Verde, Colombia, Ghana, and in the Saturday, that's Friday fixtures, by the way. Saturday, as I said, you've got Canada, Morocco, Paraguay, France, Brazil, Norway, Mexico, England, and then we have the round of 16 next week. So if you fancy giving me a game to cover, do let me know in the comment section. Random till round of 16. So you're saying keep it random till round of 16. I like the way you think. I like the way you think. All right. Thank you to those of you for choosing my live watch along. I know some of you are watching it from the comfort of your own home whilst also having the game on your TV. Definitely enjoyed that one. Done so, hold your head up. That was not a Spursy performance, surprisingly. None of that in the Premier League. All right. Thank you again to those of you for blessing me with a moment of your time. If you're new to the channel, do go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you've not hit the like button, what are you waiting on? Do go ahead and hit the like button. And you know how it goes. Until next time, take care.